Alltech National Horse Show. I'd like to welcome Mr. Ed Bowen, representing the Grayson Jockey Club Research Foundation, to the red carpet. And he will be presenting a beautiful trophy to Hillary Simpson with Arkansas for the Palmyra Partners. So at the edge of the red carpet, Arkansas, shown by Hillary Simpson for the Palmyra Partners, with the inaugural win on the Grayson Jockey Club Research Foundation's trophy. So our congratulations again to Hillary Simpson with Arkansas, our leading thoroughbred of the 2013 Alltech National Horse Show.
Well, and a huge thanks to the Jockey Club Research Foundation, the Grayson Foundation. So you take a look at the screen and find out a little bit about their work.
Hi, my name is Michael Matson. I've been involved with horses at the top level at both the show ring and the racetrack. One factor constant for all breeds is the support from the Grayson Jockey Club Research Foundation. This organization annually funds research on a range of problems common to all horses. The foundation relies on personal support from all who share our reverence for the horse. Please sign up as a member or a donor. Grayson Jockey Club, a friend you cannot do without.
Well, that the work of the Grayson Foundation, huge work, as Ken mentioned as well, done throughout the whole of the region and across the world these days.
Well, I want to welcome you here to the 2013 edition of the Alltech National Horse Show. I'm Jimmy Toronto. I'll be streaming here with Frank Mann. Will be joining here to commentate the class. We've got the World Cup qualifier, $250,000 in prize money tonight. I think we have a nice field. We've got a lot of Europeans that came over. We've got McLean Ward here. We've got BZ Madden, both who rode on the two Olympic teams that won team gold medals. We've got Kent Farrington, who's been very hot this year, came off of a win recently just last week at Washington. We've got Margie Engel with her superstar stallion Royce, and we've got some really good European riders. We've got the two Philippart brothers here. We've got Joyce Furloy, and I think we're gonna have a nice class. Looks like Conrad built a big course. Looks like a nice track, but hopefully you'll enjoy the class tonight. I think we've got some young riders as well. We've got Samantha Sempt from West Palm Beach, Florida. I think this will be a big test for this young rider, but I think she will really, I think just for her to be in this class is a thrill. So I think she's looking forward to this test, and I think no matter what the income, no matter what the outcome, she's going to really enjoy herself here tonight. We're down on the ground level, walking the course right now, and in a bit Frank Madden will go over the course and give you a little insight on what he thinks as he walks the course and the different strides, different option lines. We had a similar course this afternoon for the Amateur Junior Classic. That was a $50,000 classic. We have a very similar route over on the far side of the ring where he had the triple combination. Now he has a double, and on this side of the ring where he had a double earlier, now he's got a triple combination. So he changed it up a bit, but the route is very, very similar. Looks like we have a very good crowd here tonight, and I think this Alltech arena is just unbelievable. This is a very good venue, very horse-friendly for these horses showing here tonight. We've got ample room, big schooling areas, and even outside there's ample room to ride. They can ride outside during the day, so the horses aren't cooped up all day. I see a couple other riders with Adrian Sternlicht here tonight. So hopefully you'll enjoy the class, and we'll get a good class soon, and we'll be underway in just a little bit.
A number of interesting storylines with our Grand Prix tonight. Our defending champion, the up-and-coming international riders, and again, the rematch of Ken Farrington and Brian Gottal. How many countries do we have representing here tonight?
Well, I'm just looking down here. We've got Great Britain in there. Of course, we've got the USA with plenty of home representatives.
Well, it looks like we're still streaming. So we, as I said, we do have a lot of international riders. We have a lot of Irish riders here. We have Shane Sweetenham from Ireland. We have Richie Maloney here, and we have Derek Kenny here. We have John McRae, who actually has now changed his citizenship to be an American. So we'll see John and his wife Christine McRae here. We have Todd Minikis here from America. Todd's been very hot this week. He won the opening class the first night, and he was second in the $100,000 class with his good mare Quality Girl. So, I think Todd has high hopes here for this class tonight. He's already leaving with a big paycheck for the week. But Todd's been very hot this week, so hopefully his streak will continue. Another rider. We have a lot of Belgian riders here also. We have Francois Matty. We have Juris Foyloy, and we have the two Philippart twins here. So a lot of international riders here. Also, I see on the ground floor we have Lubov Kochetova from Russia. Lubov, although she is Russian, she spends a lot of time here in the U.S. riding. She competes in Florida, competes all over the U.S. So she's really become sort of an American girl here.
Conrad Hochfelder, our course designer here this week, and we'll hear a little bit about the course in just a few moments' time, but it's certainly a big one.
Well, certainly, if Todd does win that as the leading rider, it would certainly be appropriate that he would need a show first, and I'm sure you'd volunteer, right?
Absolutely, anytime at all. But maybe not today. We'll find the right day. I'm not sure when it is, but we'll find the right day.
We've got a great field. We've got 36 horse rider combinations starting tonight, so I think we're going to have a good class. Hopefully we'll have a good jump off. I spoke with Conrad a little bit earlier the other night in the 100,000. He had 14 horses go clear. And he said that was, maybe 2 or 3 more than he would have liked to have had. So I think tonight he turned the screws a little bit. It's more prize money. I think it's going to be a little tougher, a little more difficult. The oxers look a little wider, and the distances maybe a little more complicated. But again, they're jumping for more prize money tonight. And I think Conrad did a nice job the other night of getting the horses comfortable and confident in this ring, and getting all the horse rider combinations to actually want to come and compete tonight. I don't think anyone got discouraged the other night. We had a couple 4 and 8 fault rounds, but still very solid rounds to come back and jump tonight. As I spoke earlier about Samantha Senft, she had an 8 fault round, but that was probably the biggest test she's had so far in her career. So I think with the 8 faults, she felt solid, and I spoke with her trainer Alan Karakin, a good friend of mine, and I think Alan, thought it would be very good for her to go tonight. And, if she goes around tonight and has a couple rails, I think she'll be thrilled. And I think Alan will also be happy with his rider. Really all week, Conrad has built, a nice courses, up to standard, top level. But I think, his job is really to separate the horse riders, but also as the week goes on, you want to build. You want to build for this World Cup class. You don't want to discourage the horse or the riders from competing tonight. And I think Conrad has really accomplished that. So, he's one of the best course designers we have in this country. And, it's nice to see that, they bring Conrad in. Conrad's built a lot over the years. And a couple years ago, he decided to take a little time off. He maybe thought he was doing a little too much, and he didn't want to be overused. But it's nice that we still have him as one of our top course designers, and especially here at the Alltech National Horse Show.
So you're a veteran and your horse is not. That should be exciting. And Adria, having walked the course, do you see any places that specifically bother you or might bother the horse?
Well, my horse, I have to think about, I tend to be a little bit slow. He has a big kind of lopey stride, and I have to bring him together. So for me, I'm really thinking about the places where I have to make up time. for instance, from 5 to 6, I think, and I may have to add a stride from 4 to 5. So it's kind of thinking about where I have to, be a little steady and where I have to kind of loosen up my pace.
So, BZ, the question I want to ask you is, when you walk a course like this, how much is real standard and how much is horse specific to you?
It really depends on the course, but I'd say tonight there's not too many options on this course. So it's just how to set the horse up best. As far as numbers wise, I think you'll see a lot of the riders doing the same numbers, and you just have to adjust your horse to get there the way you want according to his stride. I have a horse that has quite a big stride, so I think a lot of these lines suit her well. After the double here is going to be difficult to the oxer. It's quite a short 6 to a wide oxer, and I think other than that, the distances should be all right. She's quite adjustable.
Okay, great. Well, listen, thank you so much. It was a pleasure having Adria, who's a future star in the sport. We've got a real star in the sport, BZ Madden, who's number 2 in the world right now, past winner of the World Cup finals. Our World Cup qualifier tonight should be an exciting class. Everyone's glad you guys have made it. I spoke to McLean Ward yesterday. He said the most exciting thing for him in show jumping is showing in front of a big, excited audience. So thanks for coming.
Well, thank you very much, Frank. Yes, we're building up to a very big night here. And so we mentioned some of the riders there, but of course, it's all about all the way through the week. For those of us that have been working away, you certainly have been working away since the very early hours, Ken, here this week. But of course, you've got another big day tomorrow, and riders that are going to be competing tonight have been a part of that before.
Yes, we have quite a few that have gone through the process of the big equitation classes, including the ASPCA Maclay, which will award its 2013 champion right here in this ring tomorrow. We have 148 riders that have qualified to compete for that pinnacle of equestrian riding and equitation riding, including someone who is riding here tonight, Brianne Guttal. Brianne has become an ambassador for the ASPCA, spreading the word about the protection of the horses and the welfare of horses. That dates all the way back to 1933 when the Maclay Trophy was established here at the National Horse Show. So it is a pleasure to welcome Brianne Guttal as part of our field tonight. And Brianne, again, an ambassador for the ASPCA Maclay.
Well, you've got a very big day tomorrow with all of that competition, haven't you? And I know you're very much looking forward to it.
Absolutely. We start at 7 o'clock in the morning. We have a round over fences. There is a flat phase as a second phase. And then the judges' top choices will come back for final testing, which is always a pressure cooker of excitement and pressure on these young riders. And they will rise to the challenge, and one will emerge as a champion and go into history as a champion of the Maclay. And again, a lot of the riders, it is the basic foundations of their equitation years and the big equitation classes that gives them the foundation to go on into international competition.
Well, I know you've got a big day tomorrow. You've had a big day all week. I know you deserve a medal this week, not just our riders from that point of view. But we're building out to the Alltech $250,000 Grand Prix presented by Life Force Elite. And a huge thanks to Life Force as we take a look at the screen to see exactly what they do.
Hi, I'm Lindsay Jordan from Georgetown, Kentucky. I'm a 2-time National Reining Horse World Champion and United States Equestrian Federation 2-time gold medalist. I go around to these large thoroughbred farms and, get them started on Life Force. It's a great overall digestive supplement. I use it on all of my performance horses. On these young race horses, it's just a fundamental building block that they need to strengthen their immune system and to keep their insides healthy.
Well, we're building up to that Grand Prix, and riders, if we just start to wrap up the walk now as we build up to the start of the Alltech $250,000 Grand Prix. We've got lots of excitement to come, and we're also going to get plenty of entertainment throughout. Last night was a fantastic night here, Ken.
Oh, it sure was, with our 7-foot height in the Puissance here last night, won by your countryman, Ed Gredley. Tim Gredley.
Yeah, Tim Gredley finished top there, yes, don't worry about that. Tim, fantastic horse for the Puissance, and actually went well with this horse that he'll open up with here as first to go, Unix Chamberlain said. But before that, let's add a little bit of music to the arena and crank up the tunes, because DJ Renown is with us as well. So let's get in the exciting mood, ready for the Grand Prix. DJ Renown.
There was a time I used to look into my father's eyes. In a happy home, I was a king, I had a golden throne. Those days are gone, now the memories on the wall. I hear the songs from the places where I was born. Upon a hill across the blue lake, that's where I had my first heartbreak. I still remember how it all changed. My father said, don't you worry, child. See, heaven's got a plan for you. Don't you worry now. Yeah. There was a time I met a girl of a different kind. We ruled the world. I thought I'd never lose her out of sight. We were so young. I think of her now and then. I still hear the songs reminding me of a friend. See, heaven's got a plan for you. Don't you worry now. Yeah. See, heaven's got a plan for you. Don't you worry, child. See, heaven's got a plan for you. Don't you worry now.
Barbara Streisand, 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 Barbara Streisand. Barbara Streisand.
So, ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening to you and welcome to the Alltech National Horse Show. It's time to take a seat and fasten your safety belts because it's time to start the show.
Well, we are looking forward to an exciting grand finale with our equine athletes here tonight. And to kick it off in a big way for their final evening performance at the Alltech National Horse Show, all the way from the nation's capital to the horse capital of the world, here are the human athletes, American Parkour.
Ladies and gentlemen, the tribe. These guys feed off your energy. If you see something you like, make some noise. That was huge. Cody Robinson, Auburn, Alabama. Woo!
We know how to get down in this motherfucker tonight.
Give these guys some energy out there. Yeah. All right, let's see what you guys can do with the obstacles that the horses use. I'd say we got some of these boxes over there. Let's see what we can do with this right here. Who wants to see these guys clear this jump?
Come on, folks, these guys are just like the horses. The louder you scream, the better they perform.
All right, guys, let's give them some energy. Come on. Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, the American Parkour Performance Team, the Tribe. Oh, looks like we're gonna raise the bar one last time. The louder you yell, the higher they hold that up. Get up there. Woo! There it is. Ladies and gentlemen, Travis Gray. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much.
What do you think, folks? How about American Parkour? You know, I think they might have outjumped Tim Gredley on that last fence.
Well, wonderful competition, as you mentioned last night, building up to tonight's competition. 7 foot we got to last night. That probably wasn't far off there at all either.
By my look up here, I think that was over 7 feet.
Absolutely. And again, we'll be trying that a little bit later on. Maybe.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, we are ready to get the whole of tonight's performance underway. Delighted to welcome, on behalf of the Alltech National Horse Show, the President, Mason Phelps Jr., accompanied by the Honorary Chairperson, Dr. Piers Lyons.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Alltech National Horse Show here at the Alltech Arena at Kentucky Horse Park, the 130th edition. Dr. Lyons?
Absolutely, and you're dressed the wrong way with the wrong color for Central Kentucky, is he? Boo! What do you think of this? I'll show you this.
Well, it's a partnership between the National Horse Show family and the Alltech family. It's like a marriage. And without them, we couldn't bring this horse show to you all here in Kentucky. And tonight, the Alltech $250,000 Grand Prix, one of the richest Grand Prix in North America, a World Cup qualifier. These riders are trying to get points to go to the finals in France next year. Not Normandy, something else. But it's going to be a great show, great jumping, and probably the best Olympians and potential Olympians you could possibly see right here in Lexington, Kentucky.
And you know what most people have said as they've participated this year is that we have so much fun and we have so much passion. And that reminds me of what Richard Branson once said. He said, if you want to be successful, you have to have fun and passion. Did you have fun this few days? Are we going to have fun tonight? We have decided that since you've had so much fun and since the riders have had so much fun, we are not giving away any prize money tonight.
Uh-oh.
Not true. Let's have fun.
Okay. Thank you, Dr. Lyons, and thank you, the Alltech family. If I could direct your attention to the video screen. Tonight is the United States Equestrian Team Foundation night, and let's hear what the foundation is all about.
And there it is, David O'Connor under the time. He is the gold medalist. Looks like David can't believe it. But he's won the gold. He wanted it so badly.
Will she be perfect?
One more. She did it! She did it!
What a show for Gina Miles. Will Simpson riding for gold. Gold for the U.S.
He does it. BZ Madden will not have to ride.
For the second straight Olympics, the Americans claim the gold medal.
Help our athletes in their quest for success at the absolute highest levels of sport and to achieve competitive excellence. If we give them the opportunity, as they have proven, our athletes will respond. In spirit, We ride with them. We revel in their glory. We stand with them at the top of the podium. We share their pride when our national anthem is played. Let's bring the medals home.
United States of America, world champion.
And now I'd like to introduce you to Robin Parsky, a member of the Board of Trustees of the United States Equestrian Federation, and Bruce Duchossois, Vice President of the United States Equestrian Team Foundation, and Bruce Duchossois, Vice President.
Thank you. Dr. Lyons, Mason, I'd like to thank you for choosing the USCT Foundation as a charity for tonight's event, the exciting $250,000 Alltech Grand Prix. We are honored to be with you and to be recognized for our fundraising efforts in supporting the United States equestrian teams. The next couple years will be very exciting and challenging. Preparations are already begun to ensure that our U.S. equestrian teams will be on the podiums at both the 2014 Alltech World Equestrian Games in France and the 2016 Olympic Games in Brazil. On behalf of all the USCT Foundation trustees, I want to thank the loyal and generous supporters of the USCT Foundation who make this an important part of their charitable giving each year. Thank you, gentlemen. Robin?
I just want to add, Dr. Lyons, you're right. This sport is about passion. We are passionate about show jumping, and tonight you're going to see world-class show jumping. We want to thank the Alltech National Horse Show for giving us this opportunity to highlight our top athletes. We want to thank you all for being here to support our teams and to support show jumping. Thank you very much. We will always appreciate it, and we will look forward to having you again with us whenever our teams are showing and waving the flag. I want to really thank Pierce and Mason, and we will have a token of appreciation to give both of you. From the United States Equestrian Team Foundation. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Bruce and Robin. Thank you, Dr. Lyons and Mason Phillips. Well, singing our national anthem and My Old Kentucky Home this evening will be Cherise Arnold. Cherise is from Sheffield, Alabama, and is a 2013 Alltech Vocal Scholarship winner. Alltech sponsors the largest competition in the world for vocal students who want to attend the University of Kentucky to pursue a career in singing. Between Alltech and the University of Kentucky, over $400,000 in competition prize money is awarded annually. Ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys, would you please rise and remove cover? We present the Alltech Vocal Scholarship winner, Cherise Arnold.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the rampart we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets rang low, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that Kentucky home far away.
Well, it would not be the